What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. And as you can see, one of the molds is on the table, and that means it's time to create the first side skirt. I already masked the place where the vacuum tape will go. I'm not sure is it a good idea to put it in a vacuum bag because there's a lot of sharp edges, so definitely bag will be cut or I will have a puncture somewhere. So I decided I will go a little bit harder way, somehow pack everything inside. I need to figure something about the splitting edge. Never done that. I need to find a way how I will seal it. I will go just with the vacuum tape all around this edge. So I split the mold. Before I will apply the wax, I will try to put some tape. I decided I will try to put just a double-sided tape because otherwise it will make a gap, because I'm unable to have a gap here. Super important that I will close it as smooth as possible, those two pieces, and there will be just a small tiny line. So I decided I will use a double-sided tape. I will apply all around here on this edge closer to the part, because otherwise the air can be sucked through the bolt holes. So I will start cutting materials. I have some foam here, fiberglass there, but I will not gonna use gel coat because I plan to use epoxy, but because my neighbors are complaining all the time about the smells which are coming from my workshop when I was making the mold, that's why I also went to Prestol Composites to make the driver's side mold. So yeah, it is what it is. I totally understand them because it is smelly, so that's why I will use epoxy, and I hope everything will be totally all right in that. Let's start. Alright, so mold release applied. I applied 3 to 4 layers of mold release wax, and also a couple of this liquid release agent. I'm actually not sure it still works because it was stored for many years, and I'm not sure does it do the job. I applied that much layers of all kinds release agents because I don't want to face any disasters anymore, and I would like to pop the part super easy. But now let's remove the protective film from double-sided tape and put the parts together. Alright, so PVC is pre-cut. Now it's time to make the edges of the PVC in 35 degrees, because this will give me a chance that material will lay really well, and also the PVC will give more rigidness to the part. So this is another good property which you can reach by adding the PVC into your part. So now I'm thinking how I can make those 45 degrees. Alright, so I pulled out my jigsaw, set the angle, and now I need to figure out how I can attach it to the table. This way it looks like it's impossible, so now I decided to put it this way. Now I will try to find out how I can attach it to the table without drilling and cutting the table. Alright, I decided to ruin my table a bit. One hole will not gonna make any difference. Oops, looks like it's not gonna work. Bummer. But still maybe. Alright, so now it looks like this, and now I need to do the same on this side somehow. So first thing, I need to check what I have in these bags, because there is a lot of material all laying around the workshop that I don't know what's in them. All right, so this one can be used as a third layer in my sandwich. I think this will be totally perfect, and I think maybe 2 layers will be here. Almost. It's time to start working on the mold and side skirt making. Today I will have my best assistant of my life, my wife. She will help me to do a job quicker because I decided I will go with a 20-minute hardener, so everything will cure not instantly, but pretty much fast. So that's why I would like to use all possible hands. So 4 hands will lay all the wet layups. I already prepared the mold, applied the vacuum tape all around, cut it the vacuum bag. My idea is to make all the layups, do the vacuum here in the workshop, then pack the bag, pack the mold and go straight back home and leave it at the radiator, where is of course heating coming out, and leave it overnight at home. Yes, at home, because otherwise I'm a bit afraid that something will happen here where it's only 10-15 degrees Celsius. Let's prepare everything what is left, fill the cups with epoxy and start mixing. Fingers crossed that everything will be super great at the end, and I will finally make those side skirts. Let's start. So now it's time to disassemble the part, the mold, and see is it another disaster or not. A lot of air sucked from one side, but for some reason nothing happened much on this side. But still, it's rock solid and looks okay. But let's crack it open and see how it looks inside. Okay, so now it's time to maybe mark, maybe not to mark where I need to add more epoxy, because unfortunately, yes, I will not gonna hide this. The part have some bubbles, air pockets, as you can see here. This one, and this one. This is the biggest ones. Otherwise, everything looks pretty damn good. Here it is on another side. Yeah, here in this mat area there was a peel ply, so I need to fill some things here. Maybe I will grind off all this. Overall, I will say part looks great, 9 of 10, and also the rigidness is really good. I will show you. Yeah, so it's actually really light, and as you can see, it's really rigid. Even when I cut off all the edges, it is a really nice part. Maybe I don't need 5 layers of the fiberglass. Maybe it's enough with 4. Definitely the PVC gives a lot of rigidness. Looks really good, and this means go hit the like button, comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. I will end this video here. Appreciate you guys for giving a thumbs up at the beginning. See you next video. This is a Petrolera.